In this next unit, we will focus on academic essay writing skills. In particular, we will learn about the research-based persuasive essay. This lesson will focus on the elements and structure of the research-based persuasive essay. The research-based persuasive essay follows the structure of the 5-paragraph college essay. It has an introduction paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. We will now look at what goes into the introduction paragraph. The introduction paragraph has 3 parts: the hook, the background, and the thesis statement. The introduction paragraph of a research-based persuasive essay begins with a hook, something on the topic to get the reader interested in the essay. A hook can be a brief quotation, something surprising, or even shocking. It could also be a famous quotation. You could use a proverb or even an idiom such as, "The early bird catches the worm." A hook can also be a slogan from an advertisement, such as Nike's famous slogan, "Just do it." Or you could even use the words of a song. Another hook that is often used is statistics, that is, giving facts and figures on the topic. Here's an example. By early June, more than 2 million people in the US were infected with the COVID-19 virus. The third type of hook is the use of a recent trend. In an essay on teenagers' addiction to social media, a good hook might be this: "Most young people today use social media." The last type of hook is the use of an example or incident. Here's an example of a hook using an incident in an essay on racial inequality. George Floyd was an African American who was killed by a policeman kneeling on his neck during an arrest. The most important thing to remember is that the hook must be relevant to the topic of the essay. The next thing that the introduction paragraph must have after the hook is a brief summary or background information on the topic. This will explain the controversies and ongoing debate on the topic, the different views that people have on the issue. The background may also tell the reader why the issue being discussed in the essay is important and why readers should care about this topic. The introduction paragraph ends with a clear, well-developed thesis, the writer's main point or opinion on the topic, and the 3 supporting points, the 3 reasons why the writer has this opinion. Let's examine a student's introduction paragraph in an essay on the question, "Should space exploration be continued?" Here is the student's introduction paragraph. Click pause and take a few minutes to read this. Locate the hook, the background, and the thesis statement with 3 supporting points. Firstly, note that the introduction paragraph has a hook, highlighted in yellow. It is a brief description of a historical incident, the first landing on the moon. The background, highlighted in green, explains the different opposing views about space exploration. One group is against it because it is seen as a waste of money. The view of others is that space exploration brings about many benefits to human beings. The introduction paragraph ends with a clear thesis, the student's opinion on the topic, and the 3 supporting points or reasons why the student has that opinion. This is highlighted in purple. Now that we have examined the introduction paragraph, we will look closely at what goes into the 3 body paragraphs. The 3 body paragraphs focus on each of the 3 supporting points mentioned in the introduction paragraph and develop the 3 reasons for the writer's opinion or view on the topic. To remain focused, the PEER structure is used in each body paragraph. This means that the body paragraph begins with a topic sentence which states the supporting point to be developed in that paragraph. That supporting point is then developed using at least two pieces of evidence from research done. The evidence can be a quotation or a paraphrase from the research source. This evidence must be accompanied by an explanation. The second evidence and explanation are given to further develop the supporting point. The body paragraph ends with a restatement of the supporting point, which refers back to the thesis. Click pause and read the first body paragraph of the student's essay. Identify the PEER structure. Here is the PEER structure of the first body paragraph. The first supporting point, the first reason why the student believes that space exploration should be continued, is given in a clear topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph. This student believes that space exploration should be continued because it adds to human beings' scientific knowledge. This is highlighted in blue. The first piece of evidence from research, a quotation by Oren Freund et al., is given to support the student's view. It is followed by an explanation. The first evidence and explanation are highlighted in green. The second piece of evidence by Sendona et al. Is also a quotation, and this is given after the explanation is given. This is highlighted in yellow. Note that it does not matter if the evidence or the explanation comes first, as long as each evidence is accompanied by an explanation. The final sentence of the body paragraph is a reiteration of the supporting point in this paragraph. The point is paraphrased, that is, rewritten using different words, and then linked back to the thesis, the student's opinion that space exploration should be continued. The PEER structure is repeated in the second body paragraph. And the PEER structure is again seen in the third body paragraph. Click pause and try to identify the PEER structure in each. Now that we have examined the body paragraphs, we will look closely at what goes into the conclusion paragraph. The conclusion paragraph paraphrases the thesis and the three supporting points. It ends with a suggestion or a recommendation or a prediction. Here is the student's conclusion paragraph, which paraphrased the thesis highlighted in green and the three supporting points mentioned in the body paragraphs of the essay, highlighted in blue. It ends with a prediction highlighted in pink. Now that you have learned the structure of the research-based persuasive essay, you will know how to organize your ideas. Next, you will learn the writing skills involved in writing the research-based persuasive essay.